How's it going, everybody? My name is Coda, and today I have an insane bot lobby farm for you on the map Reckoning. Today I'm going to show you how you can spawn multiple zombies at once and get unlimited XP and level up your weapons and get some gobblegums. But anyway, guys, let's get straight into it. So for the sake of this tutorial, I am doing directed mode, but you guys can choose to do this on standard mode if you guys do so choose to. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the Reckoning Easter egg. So in order to do the Reckoning Easter egg, you're going to have to follow my exact steps. So once we get into the game, what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the power. Once the power is officially turned on, then we can move on to the next step. Now, once you turn on the power, then you're going to take the teleporter leading back to spawn. Once you head back to spawn, you're going to make it to the right. Then you're going to take the teleporter up to the mutant research lab. Once you're here, there's going to be about 2 computers that you need to look for. The first location is going to be beside Deadshot Daiquiri. Walk up to the computer, it should show a word. The next location you're going to find is right near the periodic table, and it should show a word once again, but on my screen it doesn't. And the reason it doesn't is because you got to take the first letter of the word, and the first letter for me is only Y. So my number, if I go to the periodic table here, is 039. So I'm going to take that information, I'm going to go to the stairs here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in the code 039. Now make sure you always have 3 digits. If it only shows 2 digits on the periodic table, always add a 0. If done correctly, then the door should open like so. Now the next step we're going to do is we're going to get the cyst. So in order to get the cyst, we're going to walk over to this location over here, and we're going to feed the cyst plant 3 vermin and 3 zombies. Once we've officially gotten that step done, then you'll see that the cyst is powering itself up, and you're going to just pick up the cyst. The next thing you need to do is there's 3 locations of where you need to drain the plants for the cyst to charge up. So the first plant location is located in the T1 quantum computing core, which it will be in the corner here as soon as you open up this door. You just need to drain it for about a minute, and then we can move to the next plant. Now the next plant location will be in the middle here. All you gotta do to avoid the zombies while charging up this plant is just slowly walk around this console, and that should just drain this plant while you're training the zombies so you don't get hit. And the last location will be right beside the other plant. Like I said, in directed mode, it gives you different directions, but in standard mode, you can do this in any order you want. Just drain the plant for another minute. And as you guys see here, as soon as the health of the plant drains, I'll be ready to do the next step. Now, the next step after you've drained all 3 plants is you're gonna make it to the dark entity containment area. Once you're here, there'll be 4 computers on screen that you're just gonna follow me exactly where I go. And it's just in a circle. So once you hit all 4 computers, then what will happen is an Uberklaus will spawn in. Now what we're going to do is once the Uberklaus does spawn in, all we need to do is shoot the shoulder pads off his shoulders. And once we've done that, what we're going to do is we're going to take him and we're going to get him over to this electric pad over here. Once we've successfully taken him to the electric pad, he's going to transform into what we call the Forsaken. Once he has spawned in as the Forsaken, in directed mode, there's no instant kill. But if you go to the back right corner near the teleporter where the window is, you will see that there will be an instant kill for you. It makes this step much easier and less time consuming. But if you choose to do this in directed mode, he's going to be a bullet sponge and it's going to take a while for you to kill him. Just make sure you have a blue rarity weapon and a lot of ammo. Once you've taken out the Forsaken, then what will happen is a cloud will spawn in. And what's going to happen now is you just need to interact with the cloud. It should pull the cyst in, wait a couple more seconds, and it should award you with the wonder weapon. Now the next thing you're going to do is once you've acquired the wonder weapon is you need to head over to the Blanchard location. So take the teleporter and head to your left and you'll head to this door. You need to wait in directed mode for them to finish talking before you can interact with them, but in standard mode you can interact with them right away. Now at this step you would think that you need to go and hit the red button. Well no, we're gonna do another step of the Easter egg which doesn't require that. We're gonna head back to the quantum computing core location where we drained the cyst, And now what we're going to do is Panos is going to talk for a bit, and then he's going to point you to the Strauss counter. Now this is completely RNG and it works differently on every game, but for my game specifically, I needed to find the highest signal, and the highest signal for me was located in the T1 assembly lab. This step is really easy. All you need to do is just follow where the frequency is headed, and it will go up and down in frequency if you're headed in the right direction or not. So keep that in mind. So in this case, mine was at the front of the teleporter here. All I had to do was look up, shoot my wonder weapon once, I'll wait a couple seconds for it to pop out, and then the life drain serum will drop on the ground, and all I need to do is pick it up. Once you've gotten your serum, now you need to collect the 3 parts to power it. So what we're going to do is the first part is located in the entity containment. So I'm going to go up here in the teleporter. I'm going to walk over to this location over here. I'm going to pick up the PC fan. The next thing I'm going to need is the clean hood. And the clean hood is located in the bioweapons lab where you got the cysts earlier. So make sure you pick that up, and we can get the last and final part. The last part will be located in the quantum computing area. You just need to head outside here, and you just need to go around the corner and you'll pick up the tubing for it. And then there you go, you have all 3 parts and you're ready to do the bot lobby. Now the next thing we need to do is head back to Blanchard's location and go to that door, and we just need to build it now. It will take a couple seconds for you to build, but once it is officially built, you just need to place the serum on top of the machine. And once you've done that, the zombies will start spawning endlessly. You need to make sure that when you do this over and over again, that it keeps failing. If it keeps failing, then you're doing it properly and a bunch of zombies are gonna spawn in. Make sure you find a good training spot to do this in, or just sit in a corner just like how I am and get all the perks that you need, so that way you can go high rounds with this glitch if you're doing this on standard, or if you're just doing it in directed mode, because they do overcrowd you in directed mode and they do provide you some really good XP. If you choose to do so, you can do this with more than just one person, but in this tutorial I'm showing you can do it solo as well. This farm will continue as long as you guys stay alive, and after you do fail it, the zombies that spawn during the extraction will still be there. So then you'll also have even more XP. Just make sure you kill all the zombies before you start the next wave, otherwise you will get overcrowded. But other than that, guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, drop a like down below, it helps me a lot. Subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you guys know when I upload the next video. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your guys' day. And as always, my name is Koda, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Để tranh về ngập đau đầu, con tim này ai dẫn lối, chỉ mong đừng vô vấp tôi. Từ trước vài giây bối rối hay nghĩ suy,